In a significant political shift following the recent local elections in the UK, the Reforms Party emerged victorious over the ruling Labour Party. This outcome has prompted the Labour government to reconsider its immigration policies, particularly in relation to indefinite leave to remain. One of the main proposed changes is to extend the required residency period for ILR from 5 years to 10 years. Explores the potential implications of this policy change, its motivations, and the broader context of immigration in the UK. Indefinite leave to remain is a form of permanent residency that allows individuals from outside the UK to live and work in the country without restrictions. Currently, individuals can apply for ILR after residing in the UK for 5 years under specific visa categories. This status provides a pathway to citizenship for many migrants who wish to settle permanently in the UK. However, the UK government is now contemplating extending this period to 10 years, particularly for certain categories of migrants. This proposed change raises important questions about the impact on individuals and the overall immigration landscape. The potential shift to a 10-year residency requirement for ILR is not entirely unprecedented. The UK already has a 10-year route to ILR, which allows individuals who have lived lawfully and continuously in the country for a decade to apply for permanent settlement. However, the change would mainly affect those who currently qualify for ILR after 5 years, possibly targeting categories of migrants who may face scrutiny regarding their reasons for staying in the UK. The drive to tighten immigration controls appears to be a response to growing public concern over immigration levels and the perceived strain on public services. The Reforms Party's victory reflects a shift in voter sentiment, with many citizens advocating for stricter immigration policies. By extending the ILR residency requirement, the government aims to reduce the number of individuals eligible for permanent residency in a shorter timeframe, thereby controlling migration more effectively. The proposed extension of the ILR period could have significant ramifications for individuals planning to settle in the UK. For many migrants, the prospect of waiting an additional 5 years for permanent residency can be daunting. This change may particularly affect those who have already built lives in the UK and are eager to secure their status. The increase in the residency requirement may introduce a sense of uncertainty among migrants. Many individuals who have made the UK their home may now face a longer and more challenging path to stability. This uncertainty could deter potential migrants from choosing the UK as their destination, impacting the country's attractiveness in the global labour market. The longer wait for ILR may also impose additional financial and emotional burdens on migrants. Many individuals invest significant resources in their immigration processes, including legal fees, application costs, and language training. A prolonged residency requirement may necessitate further financial planning, as individuals may need to extend their stay in the UK longer than anticipated. Under the current ILR application process, individuals must meet specific criteria, including proficiency in the English language, knowledge of life in the UK, and the absence of any public interest reasons that would justify the refusal of their application. These requirements are likely to remain in place regardless of the residency period, adding to the challenges faced by prospective applicants. Proficiency in the English language is a critical component of the ILR application process. Applicants must demonstrate their ability to communicate effectively in English, which can be a barrier for some migrants. Extending the residency requirement may exacerbate this challenge, as individuals may need to invest additional time and resources in language training to meet the criteria. Applicants for ILR must also pass a Life in the UK test, which assesses their understanding of British history, culture, and society. This requirement is intended to ensure that individuals are well integrated into British society. However, the prospect of a longer wait for ILR may lead some individuals to question the value of investing time in preparing for this test. The proposed changes come against a backdrop of ongoing debates surrounding immigration policy in the UK. The Reforms Party's victory signals a potential shift toward more hardline immigration policies, reflecting a growing populist sentiment among voters. As concerns over immigration levels continue to rise, the government is likely to pursue measures that resonate with their constituents. Public sentiment regarding immigration has evolved in recent years. Many citizens express concerns about the impact of immigration on local communities, public services, and job opportunities. In response, the government may feel compelled to implement stricter immigration controls to appease these concerns. The proposed extension of the ILR residency requirement aligns with this broader political narrative. The implications of tightening immigration rules extend beyond individual migrants. This policy change could have broader effects on UK society, economy, and workforce dynamics. The UK has long relied on the contributions of migrants to its economy. Many sectors, including healthcare, hospitality, and technology, depend on skilled and unskilled labour from abroad. By extending the ILR residency requirement, the government may inadvertently hinder the ability of businesses to attract and retain talent, potentially stifling economic growth. Immigrants play a vital role in the cultural fabric of the UK. The proposed changes to ILR regulations could impact social cohesion, creating divisions between those who are able to navigate the immigration system successfully and those who are left in limbo. A longer residency requirement may foster resentment among migrants who feel their contributions to society are undervalued. The potential extension of the residency requirement for indefinite leave to remain from 5 years to 10 years represents a significant shift in the UK's immigration policy landscape. While the government may view this change as a means to tighten immigration controls, it is essential to consider the broader implications for individuals, society, and the economy. As the UK navigates this complex issue, it must balance the need for secure borders with the recognition of the valuable contributions that migrants make to the nation. The proposed policy change may serve as a litmus test for the government's commitment to inclusivity and the principles of fairness and opportunity for all individuals seeking to build a life in the UK. In a time of political change and uncertainty, the future of immigration in the UK remains to be seen, and the voices of migrants will be crucial in shaping the narrative that unfolds. In a significant political shift following the recent local elections in the UK, the Reforms Party emerged victorious over the ruling Labour Party. This outcome has prompted the Labour government to reconsider its immigration policies, particularly in relation to indefinite leave to remain, EILR. One of the main proposed changes is to extend the required residency period for ILR from 5 years to 10 years. This article explores the potential implications of this policy change, its motivations, and the broader context of immigration in the UK. Indefinite leave to remain is a form of permanent residency that allows individuals from outside the UK to live and work in the country without restrictions. Currently, individuals can apply for ILR after residing in the UK for 5 years under specific visa categories. This status provides a pathway to citizenship for many migrants who wish to settle permanently in the UK.